Hey guys, it's Heather. How are you today? So I have another tarot walkthrough for you. Today we are going to look at the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot, which I have recently gotten. It is a full boxed set. It has one of those fancy magnetic closures. I had gotten this, I don't think it was used. I was talking about this in my last video. I don't think it was used, but it was definitely opened and touched and such. So I just like cleansed it and everything. But yeah, so otherwise we're going to flip through it. I have not like used it for readings yet or anything like that. So when you open it up in the inside, this is like what the card backs look like. I do know that. Except the card backs are blue, I believe. It's got one of those fancy ribbons in it to lift out everything. And then it comes with a fancy guidebook. And I will tell you, this guidebook is pretty cool. It has got, first of all, chapters about, where are we here? It talks about, like, learn about tarot's basic structure, and then chapter 2 is care and maintenance for your deck, like do's and don'ts of tarot care, how to charge your deck with magical energies, and then how to read the cards is chapter 3. And then for chapter 4, it has the use for using tarot for magic. They have sample tarot spells for protection, healing, or banishing negativity. Sample tarot spells for good luck and success. They've got, what else is in here? Circle casting with the tarot. Let's see. I've only done like a little flip through. Tarot, excuse me, tarot talismans. Yeah, so like they have a whole chapter on that. And then chapter 5 is where they get into the cards. So like chapter 5 is like the major arcana, but they have a full, sorry, my voice is, they have a full, full color picture and then a full description. And what I like about the description, they have not only the description, but they have, the divinatory meaning, the reversal meaning, and they have magical uses. Like, for example, for the Fool, they have good for use in magic, to move past worry or doubt, to clear your head before or after rituals, to let go of attachments or increase one's boldness, or to bring cheer and lightheartedness. And they have that for all of the cards, and not just the major arcana. They have that for all the cards, magical uses for everything. So that's pretty cool. And then after that, they have, let me see if they have spreads back here, because I have not ventured to the back of the book yet. Yes, they do. Chapter 7 is easy tarot spreads. They've got 1-card draws, Celtic cross. And they have pictures, Celtic cross, and let's see, 4-card spread. And yeah, they just have a list of like recommended reading. But yeah, it's a pretty cool book, I will say. But you're here for what the cards look like, right? So like I said, there's the back, so it looks a lot like that, but blue. The card stock itself is, it's not terribly glossy, and it's not terribly thick, but it's not paper thin or anything. Well, it's paper, I guess, but it's thin. It's bendable. It is shuffleable. We'll get to that, I guess, at the end, because since they are in order, we will show you in order. But here, let's easier to do that. Here is the Fool, and I will tell you now, there is some nudity in some of these, because there are some very like pagan-y pictures, I suppose, and very like ritualistic pagan-y pictures with nudity showing and such. But there's some classic, like a Rider-Waite classic Fool and actually Magician. There's a lot of this deck is Rider-Waite-ish in the pictures, but I do really like it. I am a Rider-Waite girl, though. I think I've said that before. So I don't see anything wrong with that personally. The High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess and the Hierophant, I will tell you before we even get to the Hierophant, I am not in love. They're not my favorites. They're not my favorites. There's the Empress. And this is one of my favorite emperors, though. How beautiful is he? Here is the Hierophant. Here's the Lovers. Beautiful rainbow up there. Love that. See the cups in the background. And the Chariot. Look at that. I love this Chariot. And I love this Strength also. Like, I do love a lot of the artwork on this. This Hermit is awesome. I mean, it's just your basic hermit, but the artwork is really cool. It's got a little bit of spookiness to the background of him and a little mystery to him, I suppose. Like, he's not an overly creepy hermit, but he's not a friendly hermit. I don't know how to, but he's cool. He's cool. I like him. There is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I love that so much. The different seasons represented. There's Justice. There is the Hanged Man. And I really like this Hanged Man. And I really like Death. You're going to hear me say I really like a lot. Like, there's not that many in here that I don't like. There's Temperance. And the Devil. And the Tower. That artwork is pretty cool. I like how the lightning is in arrows. Go here, straight here. And the Star is beautiful. And there's the Moon. And the Sun. I love that artwork too. You can almost like feel that energy. There's Judgment. And there's the World. And then we move into Pentacles, which is my favorite suit by far. And I love the little squirrels that are present through a lot of these cards. There's a lot of animal companions in here. And he's got a little dog. Here's another little squirrel hanging out here. There we go. The 5. I can feel that energy too. I really like that one. And the 6 also. It's just beautiful. The 7. And the 8. No. The compassion in that. Look at the dog. The 9. Sorry, I had to do a double take on the squirrel with his little hood on. And the 10. There's the page. The Knight of Pentacles and his, well, their squirrel steed. And the Queen of Pentacles. She gets a squirrel and a hound. Beautiful. And the King. And then the Cups. There's the Ace. And the 2 of Cups. I love this 2 of Cups. Like the celebration in that is beautiful. And the 3. So, speaking of celebration. And the 4. And the 5. The 6. And the 7. The 8. The 9. And the 10. And then the page. And the Knight of Cups. And their trout steed. And here is the Queen of Cups. Just got her toe in the water there. And the King has both feet in. I always feel like it's usually the other way around. And then the wands. Here is the Ace. That's just beautiful. And the 2. The 3. The 4. The 5. Oh my gosh. The 6. The 7. The 8. That is like the movement in that. Look at that. The 9. the 10. He's got some plans though. The page. The Knight of Wands and their bird steed. The Queen of Wands. Oh, she's beautiful. And the King of Wands. It's very rare in a deck, very rare, that I prefer even the artwork of Wands or any other suit to Pentacles. But these are giving the Pentacles a run for their money. I love the Wands in all of these. Excuse me, the swords. That's gorgeous too, isn't it? Look at that. Ace. Now on to the 2. The 3. The 4. The 5. The 6. The 7. The 8. The 9. The 10. And then the page. The knight. Which I will say, I expected the knight's steed to be a wolf, but that's okay. The queen. And the king. So there is the deck, the artwork, and then, like I said, we would talk about the cardstock and stuff, and it is, it's not super glossy. I mean, it is got a gloss on it. It is pretty thin. It's not like paper thin, but it's a pretty thin cardstock. It's pretty bendable. Let me try to shuffle it here, and I'm again not the world's greatest shuffler, but like it's got a good easy bend to it. Let's see if I can bridge it. So it does bridge easily, because if I can do it, no. I mean, it does. It bends very easily. If these are, if I end up using this deck like a lot, I imagine there'll probably be some bowing to it, is my guess. But we'll see. I mean, I personally like, if you use the deck and it bows, I mean, it shows that you use the deck, right? So, but you see, there's no issue with the shuffling. It's not so, like, just then it slid a little, but I have it like raised up and at an odd angle. There's no like crazy slipperiness, but yet it does shuffle pretty nicely. As far as if you're a side shuffler, there's no sticky issues here, at least not yet. It's pretty new, like I said, but it's pretty smooth. And it's not so It's not so glossy or anything that it's super slippery. I like it. I'm happy with it. I do absolutely love the artwork. I definitely see myself reaching for this deck, and there you have it. So yeah, hopefully you like that, and I do have a couple other decks to show you guys. Hopefully you like it. If there's any other decks that you would like to see, you can let me know down below. And if it is on my list to get, or if I already have it, I will make sure to do a video for you, or I will look into it for you. And otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.